Alright, before we jump into the main topic of this video, I just wanted to quickly mention that tomorrow we're officially getting the Baru Refresh update in Blue Lock Rivals. And to go along with that, the game's icon has already been updated, featuring none other than Baru himself. I'll put it up on screen now so you can take a look. Super clean. Anyway, let's get into today's topic. So if you've been checking the official Discord, and I know many of you have, you probably saw that yesterday one of the developers dropped a really interesting message. They launched a poll asking us, the community, to vote on what real-life soccer styles we'd like to see added to the game. And yes, they didn't say just one style. They specifically asked about multiple. That opens up some huge possibilities. Naturally, the first names that come to mind are Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi. I mean, let's be honest. These two aren't just famous footballers, they're living legends. Even people who've never watched a single match in their lives know who they are. So, if you're curious about what kind of moves they might have in-game, what rarity their styles could be, and what other players could join them, stick around. And hey, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. We're trying to hit 20,000 subs by the end of June, and your support really helps push the videos out there. Alright, let's dive in. Now let's not waste time. If the devs are already asking us this in an official Discord poll, it probably means they're serious about adding real footballers into Blue Lock Rivals. And if that's the case, there's a really strong chance that we'll see Ronaldo and Messi first. So let's talk about Ronaldo. As someone who's been watching football since I was 9 years old, I already have a solid idea of what his moveset could look like. And if you've got your own ideas, feel free to drop them in the comments. To start off, I think styles based on real-life footballers should probably have their own rarity tier. Let's call it GOATS, as in greatest of all time. Makes sense, right? And I imagine they'd be even harder to pull than world-class or master-class characters. Maybe we're talking like a 0.1% pull rate. Ultra rare. Now onto Ronaldo's potential base moveset. Again, this is just a concept, but I want to base it on actual moves he used in matches. His first move could be called Ronaldo Chop, referencing his iconic stepovers. Functionally, they'd work like Nel Bachira's stepovers, stunning the opponent and immediately launching into a dash similar in speed to Nel Isagi's. The variant of this move could be his Elastico. He flicks the ball over the opponent's foot using the outer side of his boot and bursts forward. As a bonus, after using Elastico, he gains a short burst of speed for 5 to 10 seconds. It wouldn't make him OP, but it'd feel true to how he plays IRL. Second move, his signature power shot. This wouldn't be a full knuckleball just yet. It would be a variation where the ball rises sharply before dipping down near the goal. Think of it like a reverse curve shot. Up then down, not side to side. It's fast, powerful, and clean. And for the variant, let's go with an off-the-ball move. Ronaldo approaches a player with possession, uses his physicality to bump them slightly, and steals the ball. Then he lines up a classic curved free kick style shot. He's got the physique and finesse to pull this off, so it makes sense. Final base move, his legendary header. Ronaldo would leap into the air with one of the highest vertical jumps in the game, and if the ball is within his hitbox, he slams it in with a 100% accuracy header. To keep it balanced, you won't be able to choose where the ball goes, it's random. If the goalkeeper guesses the direction, it gets saved. If not, it's a highlight reel goal. Now we get to the real fun, his awakening. Let's kick it off with his awakening animation. Picture this. Ronaldo looks straight at the screen, smirks, and says something like, "I don't have to show anything to anyone. There's nothing to prove." A calm, confident energy radiates off him. As for the pose, I'll leave that part to you. Let me know in the comments what pose he should do that isn't just the classic sweet eye celebration. We want something unique. Awakening, move 1. GOAT dribbling. Cutscene style. Ronaldo goes through each opponent one by one using various signature tricks. Stepovers, elastico, fake shots. When he gets to the goalkeeper, he pops the ball up and flicks it in with a no-look back heel. And yes, he stares into the camera with that perfect white-tooth smile like Don Lorenzo. Second awakening move, scissors kick, a clean over-the-head bicycle kick with cutscene. A teammate chips the ball into the air, Ronaldo adjusts and sends it flying past the goalkeeper. Think of that iconic goal against Buffon. After the goal, he points to himself, then to the sky, in one of his signature post-goal moments. Last awakening move, the knuckleball. A proper, high-speed, anime-style knuckleball that bends in midair, smashes into the net, and if the goalie catches it, well, they're going in with the ball. This is where Blue Lock style meets real-world football power. Now, as for Messi, let's not get too deep today, but come on, we know his strengths. Insane dribbling, pinpoint curved shots, top-tier playmaking IQ. His kit would probably feature a vision-based ability similar to Metavision, but not a copy. Something with perfect pass lines and predictive movement. He also deserves a curved power shot and creative assist mechanics. Maybe even a super subtle solo dribble move that breaks ankles. Other real players who could follow? Mbappe, super fast, powerful striker. His abilities would focus on acceleration, direct shots, and explosive bursts. Lamine Yamal, young dribbling prodigy, curved finesse shots. Vinicius Jr., speed, strength, and flair. And of course Neymar. Super popular, high dribble rate, flexible playstyle. He'd fit in perfectly. But now I'm curious, what real footballers would you want to see in Blue Lock Rivals? Or do you prefer they focus on masterclass characters instead? Like Chris Prince, Adam Blake, or Pablo? Let me know in the comments below. I'll be reading through all of them. But hey, before we get too carried away with the hype of adding real-life player styles like Ronaldo or Messi, let's pause for a second. Because here's something I think really matters. Before introducing outside influences into Blue Lock Rivals, I personally believe the devs should first finish developing the core Blue Lock cast. And I'm not even talking about going full-on NEL or Masterclass for every single character. But what about Kiora Jin? Or Tokumitsu? There are still plenty of fan-favorite characters who haven't made it into the game yet, and I'm clearly not the only one thinking this way. Check out what one of the Discord users had to say. IRL player styles or special styles based on other anime characters is a solid idea. But now isn't the time. We should get some other styles like Kiora, Raichi, Sendao, Ness, Charles, and more. Plus, there are a lot of current issues that need fixing. Like Aiku, who doesn't even have voice lines yet. And honestly, I agree with that 100%. The game's already strong, but it needs to keep its foundation solid before expanding. I'd love to see more canon styles before we start bringing in real-world icons. Characters like Charles or Kiora, or even more chemistry abilities like Charles and Shadu together, or Don Lorenzo and Baru, which I actually mentioned in a previous video. That's the kind of depth I think would help the game evolve while still staying true to its roots. But what do you guys think? Do you want to see real players added as soon as possible, or do you think we should hold off and flesh out the Blue Lock cast first? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'm always excited to read what you all have to say. And with that, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.